Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we're taking a look at the DX Anotherwatch set Volume 4. This includes Kiba, Drive, Decade, Geo2, Kabuto, and Ryuki. So this pretty much rounds out our Another Riders, although they did just announce Anotherwatch set Volume 5, which I believe has D-End, which is from the Gates Majesty movie. And then it's going to have another Ichigo and another 01, which are from the new Reiwa movie, which just happened like last month. So just when you thought you were done, one more Anotherwatch set coming your way. Every time like another one of these comes out, I'm like, well, I bought all the other ones. I guess I'll just get this last one. And then they put out another one. And I'm like, this is how they keep tricking me to buy these. Here's the top of the box, front of the box. Pretty cool there. Nice picture of all the Another Riders. Not too much going on there on the bottom. Kind of a silhouetted picture there on the side. You can see, unfortunately, my box has a little bit of damage. This side just kind of shows you how they work with the weapons and the driver, which of course we'll take a look at. And then on the back here, you have another picture of all the riders and the 5 faceplates and everything. So pretty cool packaging. Let's go ahead, let's get this out of the box, and we'll take a closer look. So here you go. Here is the watch out of the packaging. It comes with the Geo2 faceplate already attached. You can see on the back it is number 87. Also what is molded into the plastic there. Button on top. You have 2 buttons here proving it is a DX ride watch. And then you have all your other faceplates over here. So each face has 3 sounds. 2 when you just hit the button, and then when you hold it down to change to the next one, that plays the sound. So I'm just going to go through, and then at the very end I'll switch back to Geo2 and you'll hear that sound. So here's the Geo faceplate. So they all kind of have that second generic, like, static-y type sound effect. But what I'm going to do is twist this, and then this pops off, and then we'll pop the next one on, which is going to be another Ryuki, and then we hold this down. Ryuki's kind of creepy because when you just look at this, you have like the cavernous eyes and mouth, but then when it lights up, you see the teeth and the eyes underneath, which kind of give an extra creep factor in my opinion. Again, they all have that kind of second generic static-y sound effect. Then we'll take this one off, and next we'll go to Kiva. I really like the Another Kiva design. Next up we have another Kabuto. Kabuto looks like he's got 2 little hands like grabbing onto his bottom of his eyelids, which is kind of creepy. Next up we have another Drive. And then we have another Decade. And then we go back around to GO2. So that's pretty much it for the sound effects that this thing makes on its own. You do get all of your face plates here. But yeah, basically it's just those 3 sounds per faceplate, and one of those sounds is literally the same for every single one of them. So when it comes to the 5 faceplates, it's not really going to make a difference as far as what the Jiku driver sees, because the rail plate is going to be the same every time. So you're going to get the same display from the Jiku driver no matter which faceplate you have on. The only difference is going to be what the watch itself says. So say, for example, we'll just go ahead and we'll start with GO2. So the Jiku driver face is always just going to say evil. The sound effect is going to be pretty much the same. It just said GO2, where otherwise it might say Kiva or something. So we'll go ahead and do... And it's always just going to say another before the time break, no matter which, another rider you have it set to. But just to prove my point, we'll go ahead and we'll just do Ryuki since he's next in line. So screen says evil, it says another time, sound effects all the same, just says Ryuki instead of GO2. And you can hear there it just says another for the time break again as well. I'll go ahead and try it real quick in one of the weapons. So just like with the time break, it doesn't matter which rider you have it set to, it's just going to say another in the weapon. I'll be honest, my review of this one is pretty much the same as every other Another set. It doesn't have a ton of functionality, but it makes sense. In the show, they were literally clicked once, said the name of the rider, and then they were jammed into somebody's chest to turn them into that another rider. So it didn't make sense. They weren't used with any of the drivers. They're not going to have a ton of sound effects. In my opinion, these are really just ornamental pieces for collectors. You know, I don't think that's why they're in Premium Bandai instead of normal retail releases. Normal kids are probably not going to be interested in these. They don't do much. If you think the Another Rider designs are cool and you want to collect all the faceplates, that's when I say that this set is for you. If your favorite rider happens to be in this set and you want to pick it up, that makes sense as well. I think what you get is nice. I mean, sure, it would be great if they had more functionality, but like I've said from the beginning, it doesn't make sense for the Anotherwatches to have a ton of functionality because they didn't really have a lot of functionality in the show. So, I mean, maybe they could have put a couple phrases in here or something like that just to give it a little bit more play value or just a little bit more functionality. But at the end of the day, these are collector pieces. So either you kind of care about these or you don't. I mean, some people might find them as an easy pass because they don't do much. But if you like the designs of the Another Riders and you just want to collect the watches because you think the faceplates look really cool, I'll be honest, that's mostly why I picked them up. I really like some of the Another Rider designs. Kiva, for one, is a favorite rider of mine, and I love what they did with the Another Rider for him. I think Kabuto looks pretty cool. Decade looks pretty cool. Really, all the ones in this one are actually pretty neat. So it's really just going to be a your mileage will vary kind of situation. If you care about the Another Riders, then pick it up. If you really don't, you could probably pass on it. You're not missing out on a ton of functionality. It's really a display piece. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.